Hi, my name is Consuelo. Welcome to the channel and thank you for choosing this morning full body yoga stretch. You don't need any props for this practice, but if you have yoga blocks or cushions or blankets that you want to have nearby, then grab them now and let's begin. We start in a cross-legged position on the floor. If sitting cross-legged on the floor is uncomfortable, you can do any of the poses that we do cross-legged on the floor, also sitting on a chair. So relax the shoulders away from the ears, so give them a wiggle if you want, and then rest your hands on your legs. Find a long straight spine, tuck the chin to the chest, and then gently close the eyes if that feels safe for you. Otherwise, keep a soft gaze on the floor. And then with a long straight spine, take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. And then open the eyes. Inhale, you look up towards the ceiling, stretching the throat. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Try to keep your spine straight, your sternum reaching up and forward. And when you know what's the movement, you can choose to close the eyes. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Relaxing the forehead and the jaws. And then the next time you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and stay a moment here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And this will be your exhale position. On the inhale, you roll your head over towards the right, so right here to right shoulder, opposite of what you see on the screen. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And continue with these half moon circles with the head. Inhale to roll one ear to one shoulder. And exhale, coming back to center, chin to chest. Eyes open or closed. And the next time you exhale, very gently lift your head up. Take a deep breath in, lengthening the spine. And sigh out through the mouth. And open the eyes. We do some lateral stretches now. So it will be opposite of what you see on the screen. Right hand on the floor next to you. Reach the left arm up. And then lean over towards the right. Roll the upper shoulder back, so don't round your upper spine forward. So this will be your inhale position. And exhale, you lean over to the other side and you swap arms. Inhale. Exhale. And keep going. Again, eyes can be open or closed. Find your rhythm. Synchronizing breath with movement. And then the last one on each side. And then come back to center. Rest your hands on your legs. Take a deep breath in. and sigh out. Good. And then you can rest, you can stay in a cross-legged position, or if you can, you come on a kneeling position, which means you bring your heels together, legs together, and you sit on your heels. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can stay in a cross-legged position, or also do this on a chair. Place your hands on your thighs. On the inhale, you draw your chest forward and you roll the shoulders back. And exhale, you round, shoulders forward, and you round your upper spine. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. Try to keep the chin parallel to the floor. So we do some spinal flexion, warming up and waking up the spine. And as before, find your pace, synchronizing breath and movement. The breath is in and out through the nose. Three, 2, and 1. Find a long, straight spine. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. And exhale. And then open the eyes. Bring your hands behind you. You can hold on a chair if you're sitting on a chair. And we just lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You're still looking forward or slightly up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Open up the chest. And then release. And now, with your hands next to you, you lift the knees off the floor and you stretch the front of the ankles and the top of the feet, which is an area we often forget. Breathe deeply. And then release. Tap your feet into the floor. And then find your downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under and start to walk your dog on the spot. You can sway your head from side to side. Stretching one leg and then the other. And then come into a downward facing dog. For your first one, you can bend the knees a little bit, so you really focus on lengthening the spine, pushing the hips back and up in space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Set your gaze in between your feet. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And now on the inhale, you shift your weight forward into a high plank, pushing the floor away with your hands, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank, squeezing the side of the waist in towards the navel. Exhale, downward facing dog. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now walk your feet and your hands a little bit closer to one another. And see if you can, with your left hand, catch the outside of your right leg for a downward facing dog twist. So you can hold the knee or the outside of the shin, and then you twist over towards the right. You look under your right armpit, twist, twist, twist. And then come back to center, right hand on the outside of the left leg, wherever is available for you. And you twist, 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 and release. And then come down into all fours. Inhale to arch the spine. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, angry cat. And then come back to center and bring your right foot in between your hands for a low lunge. So if you need to move your back knee slightly back, you can. And for this practice today, don't really worry too much about if your knee is over your ankle. We're gonna move anyway. So this will be your inhale position. Here actually is a good place also to have blocks if the floor is too far for you. Inhale with a long straight spine. We are in a low lunge. And exhale, you push your hips back and you can straighten the leg. You can keep the sole of the foot on the floor or lifting the toes. I will leave that choice up to you. Inhale, come forward. We're just rocking forward and back, getting into the hips. If you also want to sway your hips from side to side, you can, and there is no pressure to straighten your legs all the way, especially if it is in the morning. Just find movements that feels good to you in this moment. And then come back into a low lunge. Maybe shift your foot forward a little bit more so the knee now is on top of the ankle, and then lift your back knee off the floor, rocking forward and back. And then hop your back foot forward and maybe slightly to the side and come into a pyramid pose. This is as well another one where it's good to have some maybe blocks on either side of the front leg. And then widen your stance a little bit and then fold forward towards your right leg. Pushing the right hip forward, right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. One more time. And then open the eyes, bend your front knee, move your hands slightly forward and come to a three-legged dog. So right leg up, bend the knees, stack your hips, so lift the right knee up towards the side. Deep breath in. And exhale back into a downward facing dog. Just walk on the spot and reset. And then drop the knees down. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow pose. Lift the tailbone up. Exhale to round. And then come back to center and bring your left foot in between your hands in a low lunge. So readjust your back knee, maybe slightly back if you need that. Use blocks if that's, serves your practice today. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, push the hips back, lifting the toes off the floor. Inhale, low lunge, drop the hips. Exhale, push the hips back. And do a few rounds on your own, feeling free to move the hips as well, to sway them slightly from side to side. And then come into a low lunge, move your foot slightly forward, so find that alignment, knee on top of the ankle, and then tuck the toes of the back foot under, lift the back knee off the floor, rocking forward and back a few times, and then hopping the back foot forward, widening your stance and come to a pyramid pose. So straighten your front leg, fold forward, and now imagine you're pushing the right hip forward, left hip back, breathe in, let your head then go, breathe out, breathe in, and out, breathe in, and out. Bend your front knee, move your hands slightly forward, and come to a three-legged dog. So left leg back and up, bend the knees, stack your hips, and then back into a downward facing dog. Walk on the spot. Move your head from side to side, loosening up in the neck and the back of the legs. And then drop the knees and come to a seated position. So now we do what in Kundalini yoga is called life nerve stretch, which is very energizing and kind of expanding your energy, so giving you energy for the morning. So bring your right leg out to the side, left heel in, and then turn your chest over to your extended leg, hands by your side or resting on your leg. You find a long straight spine, tuck the chin to the chest, and imagine your sternum, your heart center, is reaching your toes. So you hinge at the hips, and it's totally fine to have your hands resting on your knee or your shin. But if your flexibility allows, you can hold your big toes with your fingers and pressing that acupressure point behind the big toe. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, maybe like folding forward a little bit more. A few breaths like this. Breathe in. Reaching the toes with your sternum, your heart space. And breathing slowly in and out through the nose. And then inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. Gaze is your third eye point in the middle of the forehead. Exhale, release. Slowly find your way back up and then swap legs. So left leg out, right heel in. So opposite of what you see on the screen, flex the foot and then turn your chest over to the extended leg. And with a long straight spine, hinge at the hips, and you can rest your hands on your leg or by the side of the leg. Try to keep that integrity and length in the spine as you try to reach with your imagination the center of your chest towards your toes. Breathe in. Exhale. And see with every exhale if you can reach forward a little bit more. One more, breathe in, hold the breath, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles in and up, pushing energy up through the spine. Exhale. Gently come back to center, back into a cross-legged position, and then reach the arms up. Bend your right knee, hand behind your back, and use your left hand to gently pull the right elbow towards the back of the head. You can rest and press the back of the head into your arm. Close the eyes or steady gaze in front of you. Lifting really the chest, head back. Spreading the fingers of your right hand. Breathe in and out. And then release, shake the shoulders, shake the arms. We do the other side, so reach both arms up and then bend your left elbow, catch it with your right hand and pull the arm over towards the right, head back. Eyes steady gaze in front of you or eyes closed. Relax the muscles of the face. So even if this stretch might feel intense, see if you can find some softness, maybe in the muscles of the face or the legs. And deep breath in. Exhale completely. And then release your arms. Wiggle the shoulders. Roll the head if you like. And we finish this practice with a breathing exercise. So you can come in Gyan Mudra, so index fingers and thumbs touching, hands resting on your legs with a long straight spine. We take 2 sniffs in through the nose and then exhale through the mouth with an O-shaped mouth. So it's so join me now. This is a very energizing breath. Keep a long straight spine, keep breathing. If you feel a little bit lightheaded, it's normal. We're almost there, so stay with it. This breath will energize you for the rest of the day. And last 3. And now take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, long straight spine, relax the shoulders, keep holding the breath, squeezing the pelvic floor muscles in and up. And then exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, return to your natural breath. Just noticing where you have landed after this practice. And then keeping the eyes closed, you can start to rub the palms of the hands in front of your chest. Feeling the sensations of heat and the pressure in your hand. And now we bring this heat on your belly. So both hands on your belly, acknowledging your belly wisdom and intelligence. And then we rub the hands again, generate more heat. And we bring the hands into your heart space. So in the middle of the chest, one hand on top of the other. Acknowledging your heart intelligence. Helping you to lead this day with more compassion and connection. And then we rub the palms once more, generating more heat. And then rest your hands on your face, acknowledging the creativity and the intelligence of your head brain. And then gently keeping the eyes closed, bring your hands in prayer pose in front of your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. And then when you're ready, open the eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you feel more energized and centered and ready to go on with the rest of your day. Let me, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment box below what you want to see more on the channel. I will see you next time. Bye.